Welcome, my spooky yogi friends. My name is Damaris and this is Gruff My Pug. And let's grab our broomsticks or our yoga mats and let's go on a Halloween spectacular adventure today. So when you're ready and you have what you need, let's get started. We're going to come down to pumpkin pose today, which may look a little bit like our child's pose. Good, so options here, knees wide and toes together, or you can have your knees together. So yogi's choice here. And reach your arms out and then start to melt the head down, relaxing the shoulders. So just like a pumpkin here, nice and grounded, cozy, warm. So come into that shape for me and really soften everything down. Good. We're going to start with a cleansing, spooky breath. Inhale to awaken your spirit. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, let it go through the mouth. And let's do another one to land here in our Halloween practice. Inhale. Exhale through the mouth. Amazing. So when we're ready, inhale, we're going to lift the hips up and come into our tabletop pose. Knees under the hips and hands under the shoulders. Press into the tops of the feet. We're going to awaken our inner cat, black cat. Inhale, drop the belly, look forward and arch the spine. Exhale, round through. Good. Coming into our black cat pose. Inhale, drop the belly, stretch it out like a cat. Exhale, push the mat away as we scoop the belly in. Okay, so continue this movement really slow and sleek and a little bit spooky. Exhale. Inhale, look forward, stretch out the spine. Exhale, round through. Last one, inhale, drop the belly, sit bones rise up. And exhale, round the spine. Good. We're going to come forward, so walking your hands forward, and we're going to come into our zombie crawl pose, so our plank pose. Beautiful. So setting up here, hands underneath the shoulders, reach back through your heels, scoop the belly in and squeeze your glutes. So everything's strong here. So we're thinking strong zombie hands and arms. Good. Inhale. Good. Exhale. We're going to slowly walk our hands back to our feet. So into our zombie crawls. We're going to take about 5 here. Good. Inhale, crawl it back. You can wiggle your hips side to side if that feels good. And exhale, walk it back. Inhale, look forward. Come into your zombie crawl, plank. And exhale out. Okay, really grounding through your feet here. And your hands, inhale, zombie crawl. Exhale, walk it back. Good. We'll take one more. Inhale, walk it back. Good. And staying here, we'll take a few shoulder taps. So alternating, so left tap your left hand to the right shoulder and lower down. Inhale, tap your right hand to your left shoulder, lower it down. So continue this movement, zombie style. Try not to move your hips too much in this. Good, we'll do 2 more. Tap and tap. Good, look forward and then walk your hands back 1 more time. Nice and slow. Good, landing at the back of your mat. Coming into your zombie fold. So point the fingers down and then for me, can you lift your toes, place your hands underneath your feet and just rock forward and back here. Not only getting a nice forward fold stretch, releasing through the hamstrings, lower back, also stretching out your zombie wrists. Good, massaging in your palms here. Beautiful. From here, release your zombie fold. You can release 1 at a time. Good, we're going to awaken your inner witch here. So feet together, big toes to touch, little space between the heels. Good, coming into witch on a broom, bend your knees generously, sink the hips back. Good, and we're going to rise up, witch on a broom. So we're about to take flight here, so watch out. Inhale, lift up, so this will look like your chair. Exhale, swing your hands back for me behind the hips. Good, and then see if you can lift your heels slightly off the mat. Tricky. Inhale, reach it forward, witch on a broom. Exhale, sweep the hands back, lift your heels. Inhale, reach it forward, take flight. Good, exhale, sweep it back. We'll do 1 more. Inhale, reach. Scoop the belly in, lengthen the spine, open your chest. Good, exhale, sweep it back. Heels are lifted. Beautiful. Inhale, root to rise for me. Good, standing all the way tall, hands to heart. Take a spooky breath in, inhale. Exhale out. Good, we're going to come into our dark queen or dark king pose here. Well, this will look a bit like our goddess pose. So toes out, heels in for me. Good, coming out into our star pose first. So reach the arms out and up to the sky. Good, inhale for me. Take up space. So really open the chest. Good, exhale, bend the knees. I'm going to bring our hands in. Whoa, in, and our wrists are going to touch here in the middle in front of us. Open up your hands so you feel like you're holding all this power, the power within you. Okay, yeah. So awakening your dark queen or your dark king. Good. So super magical. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, pull the power back in, like you're gathering energy and magic. Inhale, reach the arms out. Good, exhale, bring it in. Sink it down, knees wide. Last one, inhale, reach those arms up for me. Exhale, sink it down. Good, a little challenge here if you'd like to take it. You can start to lift the heels. Good, exhale, lower. Good, so from here, we're going to transition. So coming with our heels out now, so feet parallel. Good, hinge at the hips for me. Good, release the hands down. Good, touching the mat here. And then I want you to bring your hands behind your head. And we're going to come into dangling bat pose. Elbows wide. Bend the knees and I want you to start to sway side to side. Relaxing the head. Breathing deeply. Only getting a stretch through the back of the body here. Spread the elbows wide. And really feel that you're a dangling bat upside down, hanging from a branch. Take a deep breath in. Good. Exhale, release the hands down. Good. We're going to come into a spider pose. Just give it a go and just have some fun with it. If you fall over, all good. No one's watching, I promise, except for me. So heels in, toes out. Keeping your hands on the mat nice and low here. Start to cross your hands over so that the elbows are crossed at the elbows here, and press into the fingers. Bend down deeply and see if you can lift your heels up, coming into spider. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in. Good. Exhale, lower the heels down. Uncross the hands and heel toe your feet in. Good. So we're coming into our bat pose or our yogi squat. Inhale, start to send the hips back and down. Bend the knees, toes a 45-degree angle here. Good. Sinking down. Now, if our heels do not have to touch, if you're struggling with that, just roll up your yoga mat. So it's underneath your heels, and then prop the heels on the mat. Okay, you also have a choice if you have a block at home to sit on a block. Good. So coming into bat pose, we can keep our hands here as we sway side to side. Good, opening up these hips. Releasing the spooky energy here within. You can also have the hands on the knees, elbows wide, and really come into that full bat pose here. I feel like a bat, I don't know about you. Good, then from here, good, release one hand down, and you can reach. So I released my right hand down to the mat, and then reach and spread one of your wings. So give yourself a nice, big, deep bat stretch. Good, exhale, release. Place the right hand down, or left hand down, and then reach your right arm to the sky, opening up, spreading your wings. Take a deep breath in. Good, exhale, release. Hands to the yoga mat. Start to straighten out those legs, toes in, and then just do a heel toe movement, bringing those feet together. Good, bend the knees, and we'll roll up to stand. Roll the shoulders back, standing up nice and tall. Good. Going to come into our witch's hat pose, which will look like tree pose. So from here, starting with the right foot, turn the right knee out, come up onto the toes, and then slide up to your tree or witch's hat. So the right foot could be on the calf, near the knee, or coming up into the full pose. Yep, pressing your right foot in to your thigh here. I'm going to take it low today because these pants are a little bit slippery. Good, hands to your heart. Scoop the belly in and find something spooky that you can look at in front of you that's not moving. Good, and then reach your hands up if you feel stable. Good, making that witch's hat shape with your arms. Really squeeze and hug your arms into your head here and near your ears. Pull them back, open the chest up. And take a deep breath in. Good, exhale, release. Arms come down, shake it all out. You can give your left thigh, left outer hip a pat. We're working really hard there. And we'll change our sides for our witch's hat pose. So coming up onto the ball of your left, turn the left knee out, slide the left foot up to wherever you'd like to be for your witch's hat today. Good, when you're ready, hands to heart. Whoop. Good, so really think about our previous witch pose, witch on a broomstick, and really feel that strength here. Focus. Inhale, reach the fingers to the sky, palms touch, and then think about squeezing the arms in towards the ears here. Good. We'll take one deep breath in here. Lift a little bit taller. Good. Exhale, release the hands down and the leg down and shake it all out. Really good. Alrighty. So coming onto the back of the mat now. Good. Inhale for me. Just flex those hands so that pointing back, the fingers are pointing back for our zombie. Inhale, reach it up for our zombie mountain. Good. Exhale, folding down. Good. Knees can be bent here. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. Nice flat back. Good. Exhale, lower. Good. Start to walk the hands back to our zombie crawl one more time. Good. Landing here. Reach the heels back. Good. Press the mat away. Scoop the belly. Inhale. Good. Exhale, lower your knees. Good. And we're going to switch so we're sitting on to our sit bones. So swing the legs around for me. Good. Sitting up nice and tall. I want you to flex the toes towards your face. So really think about flexing the feet here. Show me those zombie arms that we have been working on today. Fingers face straight down. Roll the shoulders back. This may look like your staff pose. So spine nice and tall. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Good, we'll take a flow. Inhale, stack the spine. Looking up. Exhale, fold. The knees can be bent here as generously as you need. Good. Inhale, stack the spine. Last one. Good. Exhale, fold it forward. Good. Inhale to lift. Last one. Good. And exhale, hands come down to the yoga mat. We're going to transition to our backs. Good. You have done your yoga flow Halloween adventure. Coming into corpse pose before we finish. And now it's time to just let your soul relax here. Connect to your breath. And really letting go on the exhales of any cobwebs, anything inside here, mentally, physically, that you can let go. When I say cobwebs, I mean stuff that you just don't need. Shaking it all off, releasing to make new space and more space for you. ready, start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Awakening your spirit again, so you can move through the rest of your day. When you're ready, bring the feet in, come up to seated pose. Hope you enjoyed this spooky yoga flow, and whatever you're doing on Halloween, I hope you have a fantastic day. Thank you. Namaste.